Folks, you have indeed arrived here at the K.O.E Nation for this long time coming Spirits review of Old Elk 10-year wheat whiskey. Folks, I am your king of extreme Phil, K.O.E, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes you the podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands. One handsome man, if I do say so myself. And we are here to get into this very, very special product indeed. Now, you can, of course, find me at K.O.E Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter, -X, depending on your political persuasion. But tonight, we're getting into this very special little product. What this is Old Elk Straight Wheat Whiskey, 55% alcohol by volume, 110 proof, aged 10 years. Now, I gotta say, this is one that I thoroughly enjoy. With as much as I've gotten into it, this is a delightful treat of a drink. Now, it's got some information on the back, but that calls for glasses of extreme. So it says on the back, Old Elk's 10-year straight wheat whiskey is crafted with 4 decades of experience, passion, and zero compromises. Our master distiller, Greg Metz, called upon a lifetime of experience producing the finest whiskeys in the world and applied that expertise to the straight wheat whiskey now held in this bottle. 10 years of aging maximizes the rich and refined attributes of soft red winter wheat and draws out the complexities and subtleties that only time can develop. We hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy. Or sip back. Oh, see what you did there. So, Old Elk 10-year wheat whiskey. Now, it doesn't give you the exact mash bill, but I happen to have a bottle of straight wheat whiskey. And it says here it's 95% winter wheat and 5% malted barley. So I'm assuming that they're probably pretty close. Maybe I'm a bit off, but I'm betting they're more than a bit close. So, without further ado, let's take up this 10-year Old Elk whiskey. Okay. Light caramel. Very light red fruit, hint of apple. You get that a lot with wheat. You're going to get a lot of very weak esters because the thing is, wheat by itself, some people consider it fairly tame. But when it's mixed with bourbons, they really bring out a lot of rich flavor. But this one, aged 10 years, is actually quite exquisite. So, Sanjava. You get a little bit of that woody, kind of like a peppery strawberry on the back of your palate, but not too intrusive, very, very easy and approachable. Yeah, this is excellent. Now, this is kind of rare stuff, and we're going to get into that here real shortly. We're going to grade this as on a couple of 5-star scales. For those who don't know, we grade everything 5 stars, meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E Nation has advised you well. So we're going to grade this as a wheat whiskey, as a cask-aged spirit. It's shelving, and for those new to the show, the secret 5th question. So, as a wheat whiskey, this is excellent. This is about as good as a wheat whiskey gets, in my opinion. You know, your mileage may vary, but I thoroughly enjoy this. So I'm going to give this as a wheat whiskey. $4.75 as a wheat whiskey. If you're looking for just the pinnacle of what you can get out of wheat, this is getting pretty close to that. Now, as a whiskey, if be a lot less generous here because that's a wide world of sports. We're talking bourbons, scotches, you name it. You can do some things with this. You could even cocktail with it. This would go great with a Barks root beer. This would go great with like a Spritzer cherry cola. Like any of those really like very well done artisanal sodas. Yeah, this would go great with. I'm going to go 375 as a whiskey because, again, this is kind of an odd niche, but it's excellent for what it is and approachable and usable. But a lot of people are going to be like, wait, wheat? What are you talking about? Now we move on to cask-aged spirits. This actually spices up wheat a little bit, which some folks think is admittedly boring. So I think I'm going to go 375 as a cask-aged spirit, which I am notoriously ungenerous in that particular category, so got to give some credit there. Now, shelving. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, this is, to me, a top shelf. If Tony was here, I know he'd say this is middle shelf. He would not be as impressed. I personally like this. Now, this is what's kind of weird about wheat whiskey. If you line up 10 people with 10 different wheat whiskeys, they're going to not like 8 of them. 2 of them are going to be their favorite whiskey in the universe. That's the weird thing about wheat whiskeys is you're not going to like most of them, but the few you like, you're going to love. And so it's a very odd factor. So this was one of them that I really zeroed in on and really enjoyed. So this would be top shelf for me, but your mileage may vary. Now, would I seek another one when this runs empty? That's the weird part. This was over $120. That's good, but I don't know if I would seek this bottle out again until I've tried a few other things. So I'm going to go ahead and say no. I'm not going to refill this bottle or get a new one when this one runs empty, just because if this bottle was like $80, you'd be a little closer. But if I can get it on sale for that price, yeah. But at their current asking, I don't think I will. So folks, that is this very honest review, and I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy every drop of this, but I might not get another one. I don't know. I know that's a very strange answer for how impressed I am, but to thine own self be true. So folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, that was this review of Old Elk 10 Year Straight Wheat Whiskey. Raise a glass to yourselves. God bless every last one of you. I hope all of you make it back here to the K.O.E Nation happy, healthy, much the wiser. God bless all y'all.